Nah, Nelly's my time.
But
that was on the radio for me.
But it's fucked up when you find out that the shit you grew up on is old now. Like, I guess that's what happened to me recently. Like, I found out now I'm unk. Like, I've had young niggas say that to me.
Oh, they say that to you?
Yeah, my bad, unk.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Old head is like, that's kind of meaningless. They'll say that to you if you were like 2 years older.
Right.
But unk, I wish a nigga would call me unk, bro.
But sometimes being called unk, it might save your life out here now.
Oh, yeah. There's respect there.
Yeah. But what's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
I'm Maxwell.
And we on episode 48. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, whether you listen to this on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever I heard radio. Please stop right now, do that, give us 5 stars. And if you got some words for us, man, leave a review. And if you watching this on the YouTube, man, subscribe to that. And also, too, if it's still, like, if there's anybody out there that, like, you know, want to help in any kind of way, whether it be, like, social media, whether you, like, you know, good at graphic design, social media coordinating, content strategies, anything like that, hit us up, man. Hit us up. How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm exhausted, man. I'm tired as hell. Well, yeah, I guess for the listeners out there, we did a show last night. About 2 hours upstate New York.
Yeah. Anthony and I went upstate.
That shit was good.
Yeah.
And that was my first time seeing you perform in a little while.
Yeah, we don't normally get to
perform together.
Yeah, we don't normally get to do that, but
so it's always nice performing with a friend. That's when, like, you know, comedy, it gets
yeah, that's the spot.
Yeah, we was out in Hurleyville.
Yeah, this what is it called? The H-Pack.
Yeah, that shit just popped.
It's like a performing arts center. It's a pretty good venue.
It was a great venue. It was like you drive into the woods and like this beautiful little town just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But, you know, comedy is different now, especially like we at different points in our careers. But even outside of that, I say your early years is like when you really enjoy the grind because you get to see your friends every day, like performing at open mics and stuff like that. To whereas, all right, when y'all start to achieve more success, you might be headlining in one city, your friends might be on the road in another, so you don't really get to perform with the people you started with that often.
Yeah, this shit only really ever gets, as you go along, it just gets lonelier and lonelier, and then, you know, eventually you break through and maybe you get a chance to like work with people that you want to work with, but it's a one-man sport.
Yeah.
So it's good to be able to like we drove up. It's like a 2-hour drive, listening to Camp Low and shit.
Yeah,
I actually came up with a formula. How many Jadakiss songs does it take for him to let me play Lil Tony?
Right.
It's 2. At least 2. Sometimes it's 3 depending on the song. Like if I'm trying to play some like real weird shit, it's gonna take 3 Jadakiss songs.
Yo, was there mad tension driving up there?
No, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool for how long you said the drive was?
It was 2 hours.
But you would have been all right for 2 hours.
No, but it was like for every 3 V songs, I get 1 Big Sean. But yeah, no, the show was definitely good, man, definitely good. And no, but yeah, like you said, comedy, it can get lonely. So it's like you either break through and you get to perform with who you want to perform with, or you just develop a coke addiction and be lonely.
Yeah. Cocaine keeps you warm at night.
Yeah, but other than that, though, things been good. I had a birthday.
Yeah, that's the funny.
Yeah.
You had a birthday 2 days ago?
Yeah, definitely.
You told me yesterday. You told me the day
Right.
after birthday.
Yeah.
It was, oh yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
Yeah,
I respect it, dude. I said that when we were walking in here. I was like, didn't say anything about his birthday. Respectable man move.
Yeah, I'm a man. I leave my feelings to die inside of me.
That's fair.
That shit is unhealthy.
Well, I feel like I don't know too many men that know how to handle their emotions like properly because it's either a dude that don't tell you about his birthday at all or a guy that needs to get 30 people to come to a dinner.
Yeah.
He can.
I went viral on my birthday. I don't know if you saw. I posted a joke. I got me a little gay following. Well, I already had a gay following.
Mm-hmm.
Now that shit done went. Now I really can't look at my inbox. So I posted a joke. You know what's crazy? So I normally don't even like posting material just because I hate the whole concept of artists that we have to give away our work for free.
Yeah, it's fucking it's bullshit. Like you like the shit that you care about is content now.
Right. I was just bored. Honestly. I was just like chilling one day, and I was looking at videos. I was looking at some of my videos, and I was like, yo, actually, let me just throw something out there real quick. The joke is about me having a gay following, about how I like gay people, and this is actually like a true story. Like, it's a gay porn star out there with my name, because, like, I guess Anthony is such a common name. So, you know, this gay porn star, I'm gaining his following. And we don't even look alike, but I could see to the white eye how he could think we could look alike. Because, you know, same complexion, same haircut.
It's still kind of crazy to me.
He definitely got more stamina than me.
Yeah. He probably got, like, he could probably run 5K in 9 minutes. He probably looks a little bit like you, but I think it's kind of crazy that these people are like looking for a porn star on Twitter. Like, there's so many porn stars. Like, that's some real fucking brand loyalty.
Yeah, no, it is, and
it's a lot of porn stars out there.
No, and it's definitely dope to see. Like, you know, I definitely appreciate the community showing love, but I also don't want them thinking I'm about to be their hero, because I know at some point I'm gonna disappoint y'all. Not even on some like. Not even on some being malicious stuff. But, you know, I'm still learning, and I'm still human.
Yeah, we're still homophobic a little bit.
Goddamn.
I mean, like, yo, you see your DMs. Gay people are scary.
No.
I'm not homophobic in the way that I think that there's anything wrong with it. I just think that if I'm alone at night in a parking garage, some of these niggas that DMing me might be stalking me. It's totally. It's still men.
No, they still niggas. But cause I had one nigga send me a DM. He like hit me up like, hey, I just came across some of your stand up. Like, when you coming to Atlanta?
Yeah, that's why.
Like, bro, you not worried about coming to my show? You trying to get some pussy?
Yeah, that's not. I don't even think that's technically homophobic, because I'm scared of getting fucking stalked by a straight nigga too.
Harassment's harassment.
Yeah, harassment is harassment.
No, but I definitely do appreciate them, and I would like, you know, I definitely want them to come out and have a good time at the show too. My next show gonna look like the Renaissance concert.
That's a good thing, as long as it's the white gays, because they got money.
You gonna wear the same outfit?
The real estate developers and shit.
You gonna wear the same outfit?
Nah, I gotta leave them shorts at home.
We gotta do a free show for the they thems.
Yeah,
because they don't got no money.
No. This one, like, is the black gays. They definitely been showing love. The white gays, you know, I got love for them too, but it's a real thin line between like where white gays, where they turn into black women.
Yo, on some real shit, like, I do not like white gay people. I don't like them, because who decided that it's okay for you to start acting black now just because you gay? Like, and to not pay homage properly. There was like some like black and like Puerto Rican gay people like really started this shit. And it all comes from black women, essentially, because that's who we all idolize. You know, that's who raised us and shit. So for you to just come in and take this shit, like, oh well, you know, I live in a diverse neighborhood. This is how the gay people talk, so I'm gonna just talk like this. No, talk how you grew up. Yeah. Asian people too. Stop using black sense. You know Cantonese. Ain't no reason for you to be talking like you from fucking Atlanta. You multilingual. Lean on that. Like, that's a good thing.
Oh shit, that is hilarious, man.
I just want people to be themselves.
Yeah,
and that's why I do like out gay people, because they themselves. Even though like I'm disgusted by some of the DMs that we get, I do appreciate the authenticity of it. I'll never dislike somebody for being their authentic self, as long as they don't physically touch me.
Yeah, nah, definitely appreciate them, man. But I don't know, but also too along the lines of like posting jokes, like.
Oh yeah, that's what we was talking about.
Sometimes I don't like posting stuff too, just because, you know, the algorithm really isn't in our favor.
Yeah, they see the brownness in our face and the facial recognition. They like push us to the side.
Seriously, that's why I always ask people to engage with our pages when they see stuff, just because it'll give that little extra boost, because like being I actually had this conversation with somebody. There's already a stigma of like black men with a microphone, right?
Yeah.
or whether we want to say something crazy, whether it be, the general topics, relationship stuff, who should pay for a date, splitting rent, all the stuff like that. So it's people already hesitant, which I definitely understand.
Yeah.
Understand that. So it's like we already got to break down that barrier. But then also, too, our content isn't just being pushed. It's being pushed to such a small demographic.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, what are you going to do? It's certain people that just, like, I've come to understand that there's no way that everybody could like me anyway, Not even that I would, like, piss anybody off or anything, but it's just certain people's experiences that I just can't understand, and they can't understand mine.
Speaking of pissing people off, I do kind of want to make a retraction. I know some people was upset about the Dollar Tree situation, about the video.
Yeah, so I don't really remember. I don't read all the negative comments. I just read the ones that, like, are funny.
Yeah, no. So I guess one of my friends told me. One of my friends is a police officer. He said they actually did catch somebody beating off in Target.
Yeah. So we did kind of fib there.
Yeah. So this is.
It's been a lesson, and we apologize.
We used to be a proper country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not safe anywhere. Huh?
Yeah, this shit is
outside is,
and it's fucked up because like people like and I saw people like upset saying like it's not funny, we shouldn't joke about that, and I get where you coming from because you shouldn't be doing that to people in stores. You're supposed to do it on the train, like if you want to beat off in public, you got to do it on the train like a normal insane person.
That's true. Like, you gotta at least be able to exit really quickly when you finish. But when you're in a store, like, you might just continue shopping and shit. Like, there's other shit to keep you interested. So it's just the wrong setting for that. Because that's kind of like a get it and go situation.
Yeah.
You do it on the train so that when you're done, you can just go.
Right.
And there's like, it's also good because it's fair to us, because if somebody starts, nobody's ever pulled their dick out when I was on the train before. But, like, if it were to happen, I would hope that, like, somebody would just push him off the train when the door opens. Yeah. But you can't do that in the back of Target.
Or, you could go to the next car or something. Yeah. But it's terrible when somebody jerking off, but the Minute Maid juice is 2 for $4. It's like, I want to get out of here, but a deal is a deal.
Yeah, he's standing right in front of the Island Fruit Punch. It's like, could you watch out, Pimp? I'm trying to just... All they got right here is Grape Punch. Like, can you beat off next to the Grape Punch? I don't like that.
Like, come on, nigga. You see, I was trying to get the orange juice without the pulp. Oh, man. That shit. You want to get into some of the topics? What you want to get into? You want to start with music first?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I had another thought. Oh, yeah, on the Dollar Tree situation, people did mention that there are masturbators at Target. I don't know. I thought I had something. Oh, just some people that think like that's something that like we shouldn't joke about. You're right. We definitely should not be joking about that. It's kind of why we do it.
Right.
It's fun.
Right. Yeah. We know it's wrong.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's okay to do that, But
no, I'm so glad you said that. Because people say, oh, how would you feel if that was your mom or your sister, like your girl in that situation? I don't have to, and I feel like that's part of the problem too. I don't have to imagine if something wrong happened to my mom or like somebody, my loved one, to know it's wrong. I know to just treat another person. I know that I shouldn't nut on a person in Dollar Tree.
Yeah. And it's just like, if it were to happen to like my mom or my sister, I wouldn't make jokes about it like as fast as I did when it's somebody random. But like a year later, I'm like, Mom, remember that nigga jerked off next to you? That shit was kind of funny, right? But like, since I don't know the person,
remember that nigga caught you slipping? I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it the week of on a pod.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up on a holiday where we got some eggnog or like for my Muslim listeners, I'm gonna bring it up at the Eid.
Yeah. Bring you a bean pie. Remember that nigga jerked off on you? Do they make bean pies? Do they put like icing on bean pies?
I'm gonna wait till we break fast. We gonna be sitting there eating dates.
You get a birthday cake with a message that says, "Sorry about the masturbation." It'd be insensitive to use vanilla frosting. So I guess you would want to do chocolate in that instance. But yeah, dude, like everything. I mean, whether or not you like it, some shit happened to you. Somebody gonna laugh about it, and it's not always because it's funny. It's just sometimes like you gotta get over it at some point.
Yeah.
Everybody. That's the one thing I dislike about that shit, where it's like 9/11 is like funny now. Like everybody talks shit about 9/11.
Yeah.
Because it was like 20 years ago, but it's like if it was that bad, then we'd probably never be able to joke about it. So it's just like when, like never.
But yeah, man, prayers up to that lady in Dollar Tree. Never forget.
Yeah, in all seriousness, like it is fucked up, and if that happen, if you get jerked off on, then it should be legal for you to squirt on somebody as payback. They need to add that in the self-defense courses. If all else fails, become a skunk. Think like a skunk. And spray.
Just turn around. Turn around and put your ass up. This is for the woman. This is not for the new listeners. Do not.
The police will be able to identify the culprit by the smell that you spray him with.
Oh, shit.
It's him. Get him.
Shit.
I think like also another thing, it's kind of hard to get off of this this masturbation thing. If you, to all of our listeners, if you see somebody masturbating in public, please beat the fuck out of them. Like, why are we not doing that? There should be no way in hell that you could masturbate in front of somebody and like live to see another day.
That's what's crazy about people that do it on the train. Like to be able to get off with that smell.
The smell be coming from them. I swear to God, I've never seen. You've seen somebody do that on the train?
Train and the bus.
Damn, what'd you do?
I got out of the way.
Oh, okay.
You give him a magazine.
Nah, bro. Like, yo, you start seeing it in the back, and then you turn around, you're like, oh, fuck. So you just get up and move. Same thing with the train. You just get off the cart.
In some way. So, like, I would never, like, try to hurt somebody with a hammer, just like a regular person. But if you got your penis out, I'm going to create some distance. And I just think it's our responsibility as men. When a man gets out of line, we protect our women. You feel me? That's the message out there to all the men. For your mom.
And give her a cake too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I want y'all guys? You want to start with the Olympics?
Yeah. What is your angle on the Olympics? Because I ain't been watching enough to like. I've
been watching a good amount. You know, I've been enjoying all of it. The track events. I've been watching a little bit of everything. The track events, the shot put.
Shot put is crazy. Because they just throw a ball into a field and there's people on the field.
That's what
that
shit is
stand there
insane.
and watch it.
Niggas are standing next to a metal ball come down.
Yeah, I mean, like, I totally trust professionals to some extent, but I feel like I'd put up a little bit of a fight. I'm like, can we get helmets or something? Because while the ball's coming to the ground, like, I know you can understand the trajectory, but they're still walking towards the ball as it's about to hit the ground.
But I've been watching that, but I wanted to talk about you see the situation with this boxer from Algeria.
Yeah, the lady that is beating up all the other ladies.
And she's so good. She whooped the one boxer ass so bad that it's caused some controversy. Like she beat this Italian boxer so bad that she started to question like, yo, this got to be a nigga.
She's Algerian in the Paris Olympics. She gonna be fucking people up.
Right.
She's angry. This is Algerian in France. You think this shit not gonna be tense?
For real. This is for hundreds of years of colonization. Like, come on, man. So yeah, this boxer, I don't want to mess up her name.
I would
eh,
say Imane Khelif.
Yeah,
Or
I think
Imane Khelif?
No, I think it's Imane Khelif of Algeria. So she was facing a Italian boxer, and after 40 seconds, the boxer said she never got hit so hard before, and immediately stormed off
So she was banned in 2019.
for high levels of testosterone. But there's different things that could cause that in a woman.
Yeah, and I don't think that's the thing about women's sports. Like, we got to just get over that. Like, some women are gonna have higher levels of testosterone.
Like white woman tears, that's what it really comes down to. White woman tears is like the fact that this woman is so good at her sport. It's the same thing that Serena Williams went through.
Yeah,
Where Serena Williams was kicking everybody's ass for so long.
called her a man,
that it
called her a
started-
fucking monkey, all that bullshit.
Yeah, but on the other end of things, when you have somebody like Michael Phelps, he's double jointed. His wingspan is much longer. They done tests on his lungs. He has double the lung capacity of the average person.
He had webbed feet too, I think.
Yeah, like he had all these things where he had all these physical advantages, but with him is like, oh, he's just like this amazing specimen. He's this freak of nature that we need to celebrate. Where nobody questioned the fairness of that.
That's a great point.
But when it comes to women, this can't be. Where it's like, no, same way. Some women just have that physical advantage.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, and that's bullshit. Like, if you getting, she should probably be like the number one if she beating everybody up. And now you gotta be able to like only people with like high levels of testosterone can compete now, or else you gonna get fucked up. Like, if you can't beat people in your sport, you gotta stop doing it. Especially boxing, because you, like, men deal with that shit all the time.
right? They want me to feel. I was watching this. I'm like, no, y'all want me to feel bad for Italian women fighting a man? You think that's the first time that happened over there? She got hit and was like, this feels familiar. This happens every Tuesday night.
Yeah, every time she gets punched in the temple, she smells lasagna. It's a flashback. Smells they bring back memories.
Every time she forget to set the olive oil on the table. It's so fucked up. And like, I hope this boxer definitely sues a lot of people for questioning her credibility in the sport, for questioning her gender. And it's like, it was a whole smear campaign for like the initial day, but I mean, it's still going on.
Yeah.
To the point where you had J.D. Vance, the guy running for vice president. He put up a post about it, saying this is what Kamala Harris wants. Well, it's like, Kamala Harris, she don't have any say-so in what happens in the Olympics.
In Algeria.
Right. In Algeria, they have laws against being gay. It's illegal to transition.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you think this conservative Islamic country would send somebody that's trans to represent them?
Yeah, it's illegal to be gay in like fucking 50, 60 countries. So, yeah.
And then you had like public figures like J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, she gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know what
I'm sick
happened
of her.
with her.
Like
a crazy switch just turned on and she decided to undo her legacy, but it's insane.
Like, I fuck with Hogwarts. A huge Harry Potter fan.
Yo, same.
But she gotta shut the fuck up.
Really?
I realized J.K. Rowling was crazy.
I never really liked Harry Potter that one time.
You never liked Harry Potter?
No, I never was really into it.
Did you read the books?
Nah.
That's probably why.
If I read the books, I probably would have.
Well, I guess you a little young. But you a Fantastic Beast nigga?
No, I just don't.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts.
No, I remember Harry Potter being popular.
Okay.
I just never got into it.
Oh no, Harry Potter. I never read the books. I've never been that type of person. You know how people be like, oh, the movie was good, but you got to read the book.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I've never been that person. I'm like, you know how many movies I could finish by the time you finish reading that book?
Damn, I'm that guy. I am that guy, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
If I like something, if there's a book, I'll look for the book.
Man, nah, I'm cool off of that. Like, shit, even like Malcolm X. I know Malcolm X was a great guy, but that Denzel. Well, but with this,
I can't argue with that.
you can't see Denzel on page 56.
That's honestly like Thurgood Marshall. I got into him because I think like Chadwick Boseman did a docu, like a fucking, what do you call it?
Yeah.
A biopic.
Yeah, the biopic.
For
Yeah.
like Thurgood Marshall or something. And I was like, oh shit, that's what he did.
No, that's
He had a mustache. Cool.
No, that's yo, come on in. The fourth member of the pod just came in.
Yeah. Here comes Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi is here. He had a visit from the vet. What was I saying? With J.K. Rowling, like, yeah, I don't like how she be coming at, like, you know, that community.
The transgenders.
Yeah, where.
It's okay. You don't gotta be scared to say it.
No.
We're all on the same side.
No, I don't like how she comes for. No, because I think it's more than just. It's more like it's mostly transgenders, but it's like, I mean, like the whole community, like the people that
she comes at the whole lugbutig.
Yeah, because like, you know, like she has been going at the trans community for years, but her transphobia has led to her attacking this person that was born a woman.
Yeah, and it's just like you can't just attack every woman that you think isn't feminine enough.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be, because then, like obviously, like her transphobia doesn't make sense, but now it's become even more obvious that she's just an asshole and like she's not trying to like look out for women or no shit like that. I mean, like this is a boxer. You can't be mad at a woman boxer beating up other women boxers. That's her job.
And not even just that, she'll come at like actual humans, but then she cries about a character that she killed.
What character did she kill?
I forget. She killed some character. I forget. She killed some character along the way in Harry Potter, and like she was like posted about how she was crying about it and it broke her heart. It's like, this isn't a real nigga. This is like it ain't like it ain't like it was me at home watching Snowfall or something. This is the story that you created. like you could have made this nigga live happily ever after.
I didn't know she did this. This is news to me.
Yeah.
She's a fucking nut.
Bro, she's been on this for a very long time, though. Like, she's been... They've said that it's tarnished her career, and I'm one of the people who could separate the art from the artist. So it's like, it's not really that thing. But, like, bro, her only social relevance now is being a transphobe.
Yeah.
Like, and hating the entire community. And it's crazy to think, like, you can accept goblins and dragons and all that shit, but, like, two dudes being in love is, like, crazy to you. It's like the wildest shit in the world. Like, your entire world is fake. You can't make any correlation between anything.
Yeah, it's like,
that's what I mean.
How dare you cut off your dick? Have you seen a dick before?
Like,
they're gross. Sometimes I look at mine and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You smell all the time. You always get me in trouble.
Shit. No, man, yeah. J.K. Rowling, she be on some nut shit, man. For real, man.
That's her biggest crime.
Somebody need to hit her with an unforgivable curse, man.
Yeah, she's fucking insane. I do think there's like a real conversation to have about this, like women that are just so much more better. That's not even proper grammar. So much better, more better than other women in their sport. Like,
to where people are questioning,
like that's your fucking LeBron, bitch. What are you mad at her for?
Honestly, I think now shit, we need to get. I think sports need to be filled with more women with higher testosterone. Then we'll see the best women.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like it's still women. There's a. I mean, if you can't accept the spectrum of like genders, you at least accept that there's a spectrum of women.
Yeah. Like
women, born women, like they have different levels of, like chemicals and shit. Just like men, some niggas is bitch ass niggas.
Right.
And some people are like, normal. Some people are too much testosterone and they're annoying to be around. It's just like there's a whole spectrum of people. I don't understand, but I understand why, because it's like a political thing. But it's just shut the fuck up.
Are you old enough to remember the golden era of baseball? Like as far and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd say I know you would get.
What year do you think this was?
I'm talking about
Like
the Mark
90,
McGuire, Sammy Sosa days.
I remember all of
Barry
the discourse about it. But I don't
Okay,
remember
so there was
seeing it.
just a golden point where pretty much people were looking the other way with steroids in baseball. And it was probably the greatest seasons. Guys were knocking home runs out. Guys were running in a wall, full speed, making catches. I hate to even say it like this, but it made them the best players that they could be.
Yeah.
With that being said, if, testosterone you can just buy.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you think, I think everyone should juice up. I think that'd be great. You get the best athlete you can. Yeah, you're 100% onto something. I like that.
And if you just keep it boxing, Mike Tyson, he was damn near killing people. That's the problem. If this boxer had a fat ass, wouldn't nobody say shit. Yeah. If she had some like huge titties and a fat ass, everybody would be, we gotta have some skinny bitch visibility.
The one thing I'll say is I'll give you guys credit for addressing it the right way, because the information that I looked up prior to this was a lot of the people saying things were genuinely saying that was a trans man, and then for it to come out that she is a cis hetero woman, like, it's good that y'all are clarifying, because everyone else is going with the misinformation thing. So right now, looking up this article is my first time actually seeing this.
And it's fucked up to the point where she even like started posting pictures of like when she was younger.
I wanna see if she like had like
it's fucked up. It's basically
a muscular face when she was a kid too.
No,
that's funny. I mean, it's not funny that she got to do that, but it's just like, look, bitch, I'm a girl.
No, I mean, because it's the same thing. Not from a physical aspect, but it's like anytime somebody challenges the white standing in society, is like, oh, we need to question, because we see the same thing happen in politics. We see the same thing happen with Kamala now. It's like, oh, you not really black, you Indian. Or the same thing they did to Barack.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's not really black. He's like, his dad was like African. Is Barack Obama half white?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they tried to get us on that. And they doing the same thing with Kamala Harris to the point where I saw like on like, I don't know, it was like Fox News or some shit. One of them conservative news things, like some white lady newscaster is saying, Kamala Harris isn't one of you. She's not really black. I'm like, you're a white lady. Who are you talking to right now?
I guess did you watch the thing this past week with Trump and Trump speaking with the National Association of Black Journalists?
I caught like some of it.
I watched the whole thing. Well,
dude, he's funny as shit though.
Well, what are your thoughts on, like, do you think they were wrong for inviting him?
I don't know if they're wrong. I just I can't say whether or not they're right or wrong, because I don't know what I would do in that situation, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I would try to actually, because as a journalist, you're supposed to talk to everybody and let them speak their mind and ask the right questions. But he's not the type of person you could do that with. Like, he's going to spin it into his own way every time.
So I like this for a few reasons. I like this because, like you said, as a journalist, that is your job. That's your job to ask those questions. You're not going to agree with whoever you're You're not going to agree with everyone you're speaking with. And also, too, it's nice to get these questions coming directly from black people and black women, because it's like that's what it's going to affect. So it's kind of like how everybody was mad with Ice Cube when Ice Cube wanted to have the conversation with Trump. It's like, no, this person, whether we agree with Trump views or not, this person still has a chance of being the next leader. So it's like, are we just supposed to just not question him and not speak to him, and then just when he comes in office is like, all right, well, that's it.
Yeah.
So I do like that. And also I like it too because I feel like the black people that's voting for him, they should see, like, this is how he feels. This is how he feels about y'all.
Exactly. Like, everybody's always trying to convince these weird coons that Trump is not. If you vote for Trump, that's cooning. If you voting for a Democrat is accepting your fate. But voting for Trump is cooning. So when these people say that I might vote for Trump, and you try to like talk them out of it, and you try to go, well, like, these are the reasons why I feel like that'd be a bad idea. They're like, I don't know. But if we were able to get Trump in a room and ask him questions that allow him to reveal himself,
right,
so that like we could be like, see, this is exactly what we were talking about, then like somebody has to be able to do that job. But he's not the type of person you can talk to, honestly, because he avoids questions and he lies.
I'm gonna play the start of this speech right here.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say,
Are they laughing?
How are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
This nigga's amazing.
Joe, that was like Idi Amin,
Nigga, see,
Saddam Hussein, like veteran dictatorship.
bitch, you can't, you don't know to speak when somebody enter a room. This nigga is crazy. Oh, ew, the shit he gets off is wild, man.
And that was done like a pro. Anytime you try to like gotcha journalism, somebody like that, they always respond that way. Whereas if she would have just asked, like, I'm not going to tell the journalist how to do the job, but it's like everybody always picks this fucking angle with Trump. They're like, attack him.
Yeah.
He never responds to an attack, bro. Like, he's just, his supporters cheer for shit like that.
That's what, so third party perspective. The journalist standpoint, it's smart to open up with someone who's such a divisive figure. It's smart to open up with a strong punch. So that's why she dumped everything into that first question and said it with complete conviction, which if you hear the allegations that she's bringing up, completely well deserved.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing that she just didn't realize is that she's trying to hotbox with God.
Right.
Yeah.
You may do words, you know what I'm saying, as a job, but this man's career has been the grift. He's old New York hustle.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
everything he was
underestimated
anticipating.
him.
Yeah, he's anticipating anything. And guess what? We live in a soundbite culture now.
Right. It's like,
So that's gonna sell.
What you do is you pretend to be his friend, and then you turn on him halfway through. But like, every time somebody is like, look, you said some fucked up shit, I need you to address this, he's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Where do you work for?
Let me play this part right here where he talks about Kamala's race.
She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black
I
woman. She went to a
respect
historically
either
black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you,
Nigga is
She
crazy.
became a black person.
I think he just confused. She been black. It was just the hair she was buying.
Yeah. You ever see the pictures of her on like the red carpet with Montel?
Yeah. Yo, and I ain't like that.
That's what I'm voting for.
Bro, I didn't like that. They was trying to make that a gotcha moment. Oh, she used to date Montel. It's like Montel was that nigga. They was acting like Montel was Jerry or something.
This is the thing though. It was a picture of him with Kamala and another chick on his other arm.
That's his daughter.
His daughter?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And if it wasn't,
and they just sexualized that, like Montel out here with these hoes.
yeah, that's
Oh, well then this is actually a way more wholesome picture than I thought it was.
Right, that is a black man with his woman and his child.
Yeah, and she does look like 2003 black in this picture. Whatever year that was. She looks like, that's how like light-skinned girls used to look.
Yeah, Kamala, she was looking like real Jet Beauty of the Weekish.
Yeah, like fucking Tracy Ellis Ross and Girlfriends.
Yeah. Like, you know, you taking the shit, you turn the page and you just see Kamala talking about her zodiac sign and how she like to watch Love Jones.
Love Jones is a good movie.
damn right. Can I ask you though, like realistically speaking, like completely, does this in any way play a part in your mind?
What? Whether she's black or Indian?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nah.
She got titties. I'm voting for her.
Same. Well,
Why would you not
voting,
vote for
but
the
I'm all in support of titties.
Yeah.
It's just, woman? We can have a woman president. Let's not fuck
Yeah.
this up.
I don't care how she identified.
Same.
Whether it's black, Indian, shit.
She's the most qualified on paper.
That's what I'm saying.
With that, and that's the part that I'm starting to get confused about when they do the race baiting things
Yeah.
like this, because I go, yeah, but she understands how Congress and everything works, as she's been a part of the system for all these years. But on paper, she can move in a room full of vultures. You see it. Look who she's been around, and look who she's coming up through.
I mean, above all that, she's the only candidate that's gonna live to see the next Olympics.
Yes.
So it's just like she's a living, breathing person. I'm voting for that, number one. Then we can have the first woman president, and she black, and she Indian. I fuck with Indians, nigga. Like I think they deserve their representation and shit. Like that's some cool shit. Mixed people, that's three. Cause mixed people, no matter what you mixed with, they just stick together.
Nah, you could tell by you could tell.
You know that's the truth.
You could tell by like if somebody is leaning more to the black side or the Indian side by how often they wear flip flops or not. That's what it is. If there's one thing an Indian nigga gonna do, they gonna have them toes out. It do not matter the weather at all. Especially living in Jersey. When I was in Jersey City, I'm like, my nigga, it is snow on the ground. You are not back home, man. You know what's crazy though? I will say that I learned from Indian people, they don't fuck with dogs.
They're scared of dogs, right?
They scared of dogs, but these niggas worship an elephant.
What?
No, it's like,
what?
It's like, how are you not scared of? How are you not scared of this elephant?
They got monkeys running around in India.
Nah,
that's real. They got loose dogs. That might be it.
That's what I thought. Because a lot of people I know who are from like the islands feel that way about dogs. You let them inside, they're like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Like, no, but I be seeing people run from Pepsi. Like they be running from Pepsi.
Pepsi's a menace.
Yeah, they be running from him, and I'm like, yo, it is elephants walking through the neighborhood. That don't scare you? I never seen a dog come back to the funeral to stomp out a op.
That's the reason to worship them, bro. They're scary.
This is such an interesting angle that you're taking on Indian people, dude. I've never heard anybody defend dogs like this.
Yo.
And I mean, honestly, like, if I had a monkey running around my neighborhood, I wouldn't be scared of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Loose monkeys, man.
They all got monkeys.
They be monkeys that shoplift.
Right. Y'all got monkeys that steal. Y'all judging this dog. This monkey. Y'all judging this dog. This monkey is a criminal.
This is not an anti-Indian rant. This is a pro-dog rant. All right.
Shit.
I'm trying to remember where we were. We were being intelligent like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, vote for whoever you want, but just know she is the only woman that's running. So it's just like, do you really not want a woman president? Yeah.
And with questioning her race, she went to Howard and married a white man. That is a black woman.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you,
she might have been born in Nigeria.
Behind every pro-black woman is a white man by her side.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known she had a white husband because her hair be done and it'd be looking good.
Yo, the authenticity behind that comment is exactly why I believe that, like, it's not what everyone's making her out to seem. No, you're right. Her hair is always done. Yeah. Even her outside clothes, she matches. She's not your average, like, I'm going to put the blackface politicians. Like, no. Yeah. She can run in the race. Like I said, on paper, again, she just needs to get these talking points up so people understand that, like, she's not just like, get out there.
Yeah. I mean, she's bound to be a war criminal, a liar, and misappropriate funds. But if you're going to have somebody do it, pick the one with the titties, man. What the fuck?
I mean,
normal transition here.
What we going to go do in music first? You want to do Dame Dash?
I don't. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what else happened.
All right, yeah. So Dame Dash this past week, I guess he lost the settlement.
He's losing 33.3% interest in the Rockefeller Company.
Damn.
Which is to settle at $823,000 judgment against him.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money, but it's really low when you think, like, in the grand scheme of things, of what reasonable doubt is actually worth.
Yeah.
Because it's going to come a point to where, I mean, it's worth a lot right now, but we know when Jay-Z eventually, like, when he passes, sad to say, but, like, what that's going to be worth one day. Like, that number, that $800,000 for that percentage that's worth millions. Especially like say a movie come out where one of these songs, you know, these what song Reason Without, Can't Knock the Hustle, Dead Presidents, Feeling It. Some of these songs are probably going to be used in movies or video games or TV shows.
Yeah.
So that album is worth so much more than 100,000. I mean, than that 800,000. And I think at one point, I think Jay-Z actually offered to buy his percentage, but he refused to sell it.
Yeah, because, I mean, this is a high-level art made by a now art collector.
Right.
Like, that's going to be worth a lot at some point. And it's also crazy to think how much money Dame Dash probably has. Because, like, for a judge to think that you need to pay out that much money, they usually, like, go through your finances and go, well, you can afford to pay this.
Yeah.
So he might have a lot of he might own a lot of things that are worth like a lot of money.
But it's messed up that somebody that's probably not of the culture or like wasn't even like a true fan of the music or that time era might just take it. It's just an investment.
That's all music is nowadays. It's just an investment.
Yeah.
It's like young black kid, people like him. Just make some money off his back.
Auction that's going off right now, you have to come with a minimum of 1.2 million, and you have to provide that 20% up front.
$240,000.
Yep. You have to come with that as a minimum to attempt to even get into the rights for just reasonable doubt.
Isn't that just fucking insane how much money people have? Like how little money most people have compared to how much money rich people have is insane.
The gap is so huge.
If somebody told me I gotta show up tomorrow and pay $240
at a chance to get it, not to get it,
$40
just for an opportunity to maybe get it,
I wouldn't be able to pull up with $240. Not let alone $240,000.
Bro, $240 would change my life right now.
Yeah.
The end of this, like it's like kind of the understated part of the article. The judge who presided over the case earlier did leave some hope for the company, as its two remaining owners, Hove and Biggs, could plan to come in and split the cost and end up splitting the company now 50-50. They kind of left that on the post end of the article.
Right. Also in music, DJ Mustard, he recently went on a rant just about things in music. He mentioned Drake in his rant. He said Drake is the Malcolm X of white people. He said,
still not sure what that means.
Yeah. That was a little confusing.
That's like saying, yo, this cornbread is like the cake of apples. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what he's trying to say.
Yeah, so he said that. But then he also said album sales are a form of white supremacy. And, you know,
that's true.
I'm torn on it. Like, I get what he's saying, but at the same time, the problem is that a lot of these artists, they put their brand is their album sales, or their brand is I got more money than you, or I'm better than you. So you can't go back and say, oh, they're using the sales against us once the numbers don't reflect positively for you.
Yeah, like you can't live by that shit and then flip flop on it. I wish more, because remember like the like fucking alt rappers in like the 90s that were like, because this is I guess like before like Bad Boy became a huge thing.
Right.
They were kind of like, everybody was talking shit about like, oh, he like in the videos with like the chains and the bottles and shit.
Yeah.
We don't like that. There's really like no more of that now.
Right.
To where people kind of like were to push back against the whole like just like the whole money culture, then we kind of have something to stand on. But we've all been just like get money, fuck bitches for 20 years. So
yeah, for too long, man. And that shit is, bro. Even I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I'm part of the problem because I do like that music, but at the same time, sometimes it gets frustrating.
Yeah, I like ignorant shit, but
to a degree.
Yeah.
Cause even like, you know, like Rich Homie, that's one of my favorite rappers. One of his songs.
His name, nigga, is Rich Homie.
Rich Homie, like, and Rich Homie, you know, when he first came out, some type of way. I just fucked this chick. He feels some type of way. Yes, I feel some type of way. I cared about her.
Yeah, that's mean.
Like, right. She liked me for me. I'm crazy.
Yeah, you know some bad shit happened to you. You can't even listen to rap music no more.
But it's also too, like, remember when Tyler and Tyler and DJ
The Creator?
Yeah, Tyler the Creator and DJ Khaled, when they kind of got into it.
Yeah.
That was kind of because of Khaled's his whole brand was we the best.
Yeah.
And then for him to get outsold, that's where his ego was placed. So it's like you really can't place your egos into the numbers because at some point you're gonna be let down.
Yeah, and also like it's kind of marketing 101, but it's just like if you really want to really want us to respect this as an art, then whether or not everybody buys it shouldn't really be that important. Like everybody buys Oreos. It's like the best selling cookie or whatever. That has nothing to do about whether or not Oreos are good. It's a recognizable brand. DJ Khaled is like the Oreos of music and shit. Like
Yeah.
he just got a brand. He brings like popular shit together, but it's like I've never heard of anybody listening to a DJ Khaled album. I know he puts out songs, everybody listen to that, but like a DJ Khaled album, I know somebody told me to listen to a DJ Khaled album once, and I told him to shut the fuck up because I'm not listening to that shit. I'll listen to when Rihanna comes on, tell me, but I'm not listening to a whole album.
This shit in music, man. Music is getting crazy right now. Even to the point, it's a weird thing going on. Whereas rappers are collaborating with streamers and law enforcement to catch pedophiles. Have you seen these
Yeah, I've
videos?
seen a couple people do it. Most recently, it was the Game.
Yeah,
right?
YG did it.
YG did that shit. The
Game did it. They caught some dude in the bathroom that was, I think he thought he was meeting up with like a 15-year-old, and Game threw a milkshake in his face. Game threw a milkshake in his face. It was another video where like somebody they shaved the guy head and made him eat Cheerios. Oh, matter of fact, no, recently. This shit is crazy. This one right here, I forgot all about this one.
This is
They
my favorite.
Yeah, they caught somebody and they had Akon there singing Locked Up. This shit is getting so insane, and it's getting to the point where I don't like this type of content for a few reasons. One, somebody's going to get hurt eventually.
Yeah.
Because the people that are committing these acts of thinking they're going to meet a child, you know, some of them don't show up just empty-handed, you know? For real, like they might have like, you know how like you ever watched To Catch a Predator where they would show it, like they talk to the kid and they show up with the kid, like they talk about like, hey, you got the lube and the M&Ms or the that's how I be. That's how I be. Like you had some anal beads and a Happy Meal, but then but then some of these niggas be having weapons on them. That's what happened. That's how To Catch a Predator actually ended. It was a senator. It was I think it was like a like somebody that worked in like the senator's office or like a U.S. district attorney, and he ended up taking his life.
Well, he shot himself on TV.
He shot it like that episode didn't air, but he shot himself when the crew showed up.
Damn.
So that's what like is. These people are putting themselves in such harm's way where like somebody can get hurt and they might be held liable. But then also on the flip side of it, you gonna have niggas trying to make fake children so they could freestyle for a rapper. like it's gonna be, I'm telling you, one day it's gonna be somebody out there texting an 11-year-old hoping that the game shows up.
That's a good excuse to get off. I'm trying to get signed to QC.
Why
I'm not trying to be the kid.
why did you say you was gonna give this 14-year-old some dick? Oh, I thought I was going to freestyle for Jordan Lucas. I thought this was my big break.
You know what's gonna be sad though is if you get like another beat, like the game that was kind of like mind blowing me. I'm like, fam, what are you? All right,
Right.
But like, it's gonna be great if there's a gangster rapper that survives so much and he gets shot by like a 52-year-old pedophile from like accounting. Little guy named Phil just shoots him. Yeah, dude, this is
getting
dangerous.
killed by somebody named Phil is embarrassing.
Yeah, so I don't like this shit at all. So it's gonna be niggas. It's gonna be niggas meeting children with a CD in their back pocket just in case. I'm not trying to meet them. Go in my pocket. I got a hard drive.
Yeah, SoundCloud is about to be a totally different website. Everybody's picture is gonna be a penis. All the songs are gonna be like DM me. DM me if you 12. I'm trying to get on.
We get into the movie. All right.
This shit sucks so bad.
Huh?
This movie
Oh
sucked.
yeah, no, this movie was terrible. All right, so back as usual with another one, the Tubi movie of the week. This week we watched Thicker the Berry, the Sweeter the Juice. This shit was horrible, and there was so many tell signs that I should have known it was going to be bad. But
The title.
the title,
I picked this one out. I wasn't enticed by the title. I think you can guess a little bit about what it's about.
no, it really wasn't even. Honestly, bro, they didn't even really. It had nothing to do with her being thick. She just happened to be thick, and she wasn't. All right, I'm gonna be nice to my plus size women. So,
The movie wasn't. Why would you do it?
all right. So I thought this movie was going to be good for a few reasons. Once I saw the Maverick Entertainment,
Yeah.
I love Maverick Entertainment. They definitely give us some good movies, but this is my first time seeing this director, Draper Winston. This movie stars.
Sophia Knowlton. That's a new one.
Sophia Knowlton, Montreal Diggs, LaQuisha Harden. This movie, so the tagline about this movie, it's a plus size woman with no luck in a dating game, and she finds her life taking a sharp turn when she gets involved with the neighborhood bad boy. And I feel like this movie, it really didn't even have to deal with anything about her size. I think it just shows that, like, don't date club promoters.
Yeah, like there's every like maybe 20 minutes somebody goes, "You still hanging out with that fat bitch?" But like everything else is just a normal plot. Like there's nothing really. Yeah.
Right, it had nothing to do with her weight. It's
Something
just you just chose a terrible nigga.
Yeah. Everybody just keeps saying like fat bitch in the movie, and it's just like that's not even necessary. She wasn't really having fat problems, you know. I mean, she went to the doctor. They had made up some diseases for this movie. I don't know what the fuck she had, but they gave her some fake disease.
Yeah, this movie. Wait, does it have an IMDb page?
It does have
Oh,
an
it does.
IMDb.
Okay,
And there's
so
some headshots on there, which is a pleasant surprise.
yeah, this movie just came out. 2014. You scroll down to see if it has a budget. This movie was written by Kendra Rainey King.
Maybe it's based off a book.
No, this is actually based on a true story. This is like along the lines of what we was talking about. Everybody don't need a biopic.
Yeah, I mean, some stories are best left untold. Honestly, some stories just gotta die with your son. You die and pass it on to him, and he'll just hold it close to his heart.
Yeah.
But it don't gotta be on Tubi.
This shit was so bad.
It sucks so much. It's just
Like-
like from the beginning,
Wait, yeah.
because the beginning actually starts out sad, so I didn't want to make fun of it because
Right.
I was like, damn, maybe like
Right, because the
this is gonna be
beginning,
a sad movie.
it starts off with her having like a troubled childhood, and actually like her being at school one day. I think this was like her father passed.
Yeah, her father got shot by the police. That's how it starts out.
Yeah.
We can give that away. It's like the first 2 minutes, like her father gets killed by the police.
So
Which is sad. It's like there's not really.
that part. It is sad watching like how her mom and Denise, she's struggling with that in school, and one day her aunt is called to her school. Like her mom was unable to make it, so her aunt comes down to the school, and the principal and a caseworker at the school, they have a conversation with her about this. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Fucked up.
I was now trying to make fun of this.
Yeah,
at that point.
cause it's fucked up because so you're aware that she just lost her father.
Yeah,
So she's struggling with that. So that might be why she's not really focused on her appearance or just schoolwork or that sort. But then also, that's not really a sign of neglect. Who didn't have a dirty nigga in their class?
yeah. I knew a stinky kid. His parents got killed too, and we just gave him some fucking empathy. It's like I don't know. My parents are alive. I take showers.
Come on.
So if I didn't have them, maybe I wouldn't take showers.
Oh man.
Is there a correlation between showering and parenting?
It might be.
No.
Maybe there's a bar graph that goes woo.
I mean, I guess I think that might be in I think that might be in grade school. It kind of I think it switches in high school. In high school, I was definitely throwing on the same pair of pants.
But
Back-
were,
back to back.
were you dirty though?
No, I wasn't dirty. I was
Yeah.
just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I wasn't dirty, but I definitely
mean,
like.
You got a few wears of the jeans out before like you iron them and that dirt hit your face.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because I used to iron my clothes back in high school. I don't iron shit. I haven't ironed anything in like 6 years.
Later, you know, the movie it fast forwards about like a few years later. Janelle Denise is grown, and you know she's struggling figuring out her dating life, and she has a best friend. Her best friend is Khalil. They have a really close relationship throughout this, but you know they always just keep it platonic. It's more like brother and sister. And then one day, while she's out, she comes across this guy. This guy is actually like her best friend's her best friend, she meets this girl.
Yeah, her best friend Ashanti.
Yeah.
This is her Ashanti's stepbrother.
Yeah, Kane. Her stepbrother Kane.
This is around the time when I was like, we can make fun of the movie now.
Yeah, that right. That right there. That line right there, we say you want to get in the car or what?
Yeah.
That's when that was the first time like, oh, this was a disrespectful nigga.
Yeah.
God, I miss that level of outside toxicity when you could speak that way to women. Jeez, better time, bro. Catcalling, that just warmed my heart. You got to see the organic smile I have. Like, damn.
Yeah, catcalling game is all fucked up.
Yeah. Catcalling not allowed unless it's a nigga doing it to another nigga.
Yeah, and then now like I'm homophobic for.
Yo.
Say, oh, he's just playing. That nigga is not playing. I can see his dick is hard through them leather shorts.
I had a question about that earlier when y'all was talking about it. I wanted to kind of chime in and be like, it is generally just harassment, correct? Like, I just like, it's okay to send DMs if you're coming as a proper gentleman, but if you go in savage in the box right then and there, like, that is still technically harassment. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's taken serious though when it comes to men, which sucks.
It's not.
Yeah, I get sexually harassed by TSA. They got my address, man. They know where I live. They be like, okay, I see with your little hair. I'm like, nigga, I will shoot this motherfucking before somebody take my ass. I'll fly this shit into a building before any of you niggas touch me.
Oh, shit.
Nah, man, I understand. I totally understand why women would be like scared of, men. So if you catcalling, you just got to be ugly. Because like if you was like a cute dude, then you would know that other dudes would get at you on the street, and that shit it don't make you feel good. It make you feel like a piece of meat. I'm not a piece of meat. I'm a child of God.
See, like this conversation, it's like it's a very thin line of playfulness and disrespectful.
Yeah.
And like this nigga was going to her, and for him to start off like this, it only gets worse. Mm-hmm. It only gets worse.
And we was just saying like this movie don't seem like it's trying to like uplift big women at all. It just kind of seemed like this is how you could talk to fat bitches. Like it seemed like that was the theme of the movie, which I personally am not a fan of.
Not a fan of at all. Cause
can't even offer her nothing to eat. Like
I'm not a fan.
Disrespectful.
I'm not a fan of this shit at all. Especially like I got plenty of. I come from a long line of big women.
Yeah.
I got big women all through my family, grandmoms, aunts, cousins, friends. So, we don't stand for that kind of representation.
Yeah, it's not. I would encourage you all to hug a big person when you're feeling down. Yeah. And just feel that warmth and that love.
They soft.
These aren't the kind of people that
smell
we be putting down.
Honestly, big girls, they be smelling better than skinny women.
Mm. Yeah, skinny women.
They do, cause big girls, they gotta fight. Cause as soon as it starts stinking, people always think it's the big person. Yeah. When it's like, no, they gotta fight them allegations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Big women have like a whole fucking like a whole basket of perfumes in their house. Bath and Body Works, ain't no skinny people in there. Working at the counter, maybe. But Bath and Body Works is like a big girl store. Yeah. That's the type of that's the image that we have. Yeah. But this movie is disrespectful.
Who would think that a candle needs to smell like chocolate.
Yeah, who else who else wants to make their whole house smell like key lime pie? Like, ooh, pie.
Why does that apple pie have candle wicks in it? But Kane, he only gets more disrespectful in this movie as it goes by, and we see this when he first comes by to pick up Denise from her mom's house.
Her name is Cherish Denise. Is Denise
Yeah,
her
yeah.
last name or her middle name?
Yeah, you're right. It is Cherish Denise. That right there, like, come on, man. The first time you meeting her mom, you showing up smelling like weed, and then how he talks to her in front of her mom. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna go outside and smoke. I'll be out there waiting for you when you're ready.
Yeah, this is a terrible movie. This is a terrible man. I hope this didn't actually happen to somebody exactly the way they wrote this. This is fucked up.
I know about 6 dudes just like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this actually might be very relatable for people.
Yeah, this is how big women get talked to, bro. I swear to God. It's
Yeah,
not okay.
it sucks.
But then, like I said, this is just the start. This is when I'm like, damn, this nigga is just pure evil.
Yeah, he's got a way with words a little bit, this character.
Cause Cherish, she's just truly trying to get to know him and taking things slow. But Kane, you know, he wants to move things on a little faster than she's ready for.
She is like 20 something in this movie. Like, girl, if you don't get that pussy up. This nigga's a demon.
This nigga is pure evil, man. He's like, goddamn, you know, I'm tired of all that fingering shit. We gotta bring back the art of fingering, man.
Fingering is definitely a lost art. I gotta make sure. I gotta check on my not my nephew. I gotta check on my little cousins and make sure they finger it right.
Like, look, let me see your nose. Can't have no dirt under the nose.
Trim them. You gotta make sure you use the correct fingers too.
Ring the bell, check the oil. You got to teach them golden tactics.
Yeah, cause I remember when I started fingering, I was just playing with the cervix. I'm like, what's this little slot right here? I was like, it's like a little. It's like, I wonder if I could put my finger inside of that.
Why am I pulling out intestines?
No, really, I was like, what? Did you put something up here? Did you lose your keys inside of here? But no, that's the cervix.
It's like, God damn.
It just gets worse like every 5 minutes. You know?
Like he's just trying to see how much he could get away with. Like it go from I'm tired of this finger shit. come put your lips on his dick. It's like, damn. Next is gonna be, yo, my man want to do anal. This shit is messed up, man. This shit is messed up. And with this being based on a true story, I hope she got some much needed therapy after this. This shit is.
Well, no, this is her. You know, Tyler Perry said that movies are therapy. So all you gotta do is watch a Medea movie and then write your own.
Some people go talk to a specialist. Some people create on Tubi. This shit is not good.
It's not.
But
it's really bad.
This shit is so bad to the point where things happen in this movie, and you don't even realize it.
If it wasn't for the overly sexually aggressive dude, this probably would have been just really sad. That's the fucked up thing about it. Like, this movie is so sad that it needs almost like assault. You know? Because it's just like...
This movie is so bad, it needs an evil nigga to save it.
Yeah. It's just such a bad example because if you were a young kid watching this, like, the way it's written, it seemed like if you do talk to a woman like this, it's gonna work. So if I was like 10 watching this, I might try this.
That's around an hour and 45 minutes into this movie, and they never make any mention that this other nigga even had a mom.
Yeah, they never. Well, they mentioned he had a mom, but they never mentioned that this dude killed his mom. Like, this is the first we're hearing of it at the end of the movie. I don't know if this is the way they were gonna do their big reveal. I feel like they might have just accidentally like cut it out.
Oh, but also this movie though, we're giving so much away of it because it's just bad.
Yeah, it's not worth watching. Like, unless you want to see this fucking abuser be hilarious, there's no reason to watch the movie.
But this movie right here, it does end with a to be continued. So that means that it's still another nigga out there treating her terribly.
These are like the to be continued in these movies is like the to be continued in a Ludacris music video in like 2006. Like, it's never a second fucking video. That's not gonna be a second movie. Shit ain't gonna ever like wrap up. What would you give this movie?
Out of 10 or like on the Tubi scale? Honestly, I give this movie a 2.
Out of 10?
No, out of 5.
Out of 5? Yeah, I'm thinking 2.
I give it a 2 out of 5. Out of 10, it would be like a high 3, low 4. It's definitely not the worst movie we watch. I think Little Fizz kind of set that bar for us with Run Nixon.
I don't even remember that movie. I blocked it out of my mind.
Yeah, Run Nixon, that was definitely the worst movie.
Yeah, also he sells pictures of his asshole on OnlyFans. So automatically I'm just not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
And he got beat up on a podcast. If I ever get beat up on this podcast, I'm a mark my words. If anybody ever comes on here and it just gets to that point
That's what's coming one
where
day.
he knocks my fucking fedora off. If Max ever knocks my fedora off.
As soon as you come in here with a fedora, we fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie, the thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I don't even know why they call it that.
It's something to put on. I ain't gonna lie. I got a good ass nap into this.
That's a good use for Tubi movies.
Like, you could put this on, and when you wake up, you feel like you won't miss anything because the nigga is still disrespecting her. The way he's talking to her an hour and 20 minutes in is the way he was talking to her the first half hour of it.
Yeah. It's just like, you go to sleep, he like, let me get some pussy. You wake up, he like, suck my dick. If you go back to sleep, you're going to be doing anal. So you're not missing shit.
So, yeah, if y'all looking for something to watch, man, check out The Thicker the Berry, The Sweeter the Juice.
Yeah. Good napping. Most boring sex scenes in a Tubi movie.
I definitely did block out the sex scene. Yeah, viewer discretion advised. There's the sex scene in here is kind of graphic.
Yeah.
It's graphic and just not enjoyable at
I
all.
don't know what it was meant to be, but yeah, it wasn't enjoyable. That's another reason we recommend not watching the movie. Like, I understand the point of telling people stories, but I don't need to see all that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Yeah, so if you want to watch the fat girl get titty fucked for an hour and a half.
Yeah, if you like big women and you like assaults, this is the thing for you.
We agreed on 2 out of 5. So yeah, that's all we could give this shit. Terrible movie.
But before I get out of here, I did just want to announce some things. Got some things coming up. DC show. It was supposed to be August 20th, but it's been rescheduled to September 10th. So if anybody is in DC and they want to come out, check me out September 10th in DC.
September 10th in DC. And I am not booked.
But it also, too, if y'all listening out there and there's any cities y'all want to see us in, y'all want to see us perform in, don't just be a city that you just want to see us.
We not coming to Atlanta for a little bit. We gotta let shit cool down. It's too hot right now.
Yeah, we gotta wait. The streets is way too hot. The streets is hot and sticky.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Atlanta to get more flaccid.
But if there's any cities that you'd like to see us perform stand-up comedy in, just feel free to hit us up. Hit us up on our personal pages, the podcast pages, and if there's any other thing, any other questions, any other things, segments, topics that you want to see, just feel free to hit us whenever, man. This shit's been a good one.
Yeah, don't disrespect fat people.
Don't disrespect fat people. Don't disrespect trans people.
Yeah.
I love thick women.
It's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
I'm Maxwell.
And Pepsi, he sleep next to me, and we out of here.